Is the virtual Abba better than the real thing? Well, welcome to Mark and Pete. I'm Pete the clergyman. With me as ever is Mark the businessman. So then, Mark, what are we to make of this virtual Abba?
Well, clergyman Pete, Abba Dabba Doo, once again. Yes, it's our
Yes,
favourite subject. Abba
Abba. We're
made
big
their
fans. Big fans.
absolutely made their first public appearance in 14 years as they attended the premiere of Abba Voyage show in London. Yes, Agnetha, Frida, Benny, and Bjorn reunited for the
Yes.
opening night of their concert. But there's
Mhm.
something rather significant here because, yes, it's not just them in person, it's the virtual and the digital versions of the band. Now, this is a great thing, is it? But
Yeah, well, is
maybe
it?
there's
Yeah.
something that lies behind this. And here's a simple thought from my viewpoint. Are they
Yes.
just simply the virtual voyagers? Avatars are avatars that virtually grace the stage. With digital guitars, these superstars do well to hide their age. Yes,
Yes,
Clergyman
they
Pete,
do.
have you
Yes.
ever considered having an avatar to hide your virtual age with your sermons?
No, no, I have, but maybe I should. I can't, of course, have an avatar because
Oh,
but
no.
maybe if I were to go to a monastery, I could have an abbot.
Yes. I don't see
They-
you as a dancing queen then.
well, you should see me on a Saturday night. But yes, it's interesting, isn't it? This
Yeah.
idea of trying to roll back time and
Yeah.
go back to your younger self. It seems like nostalgia on steroids, doesn't it? You know, when you see an old act coming back and they're there looking a bit wrinkly and decrepit, but you remember them when they were young. Well, that's a bit of nostalgia. But to actually see them with these 3D holographic images
Oh,
of
yes.
them younger,
Yeah.
they're using suits, weren't they? They're similar to the suits used by people doing Marvel pictures and that sort
Oh,
of thing,
yes.
when they're creating these pretend creatures, using that
Technology is a wonderful thing.
wearing a suit with dots on it, basically,
Yes.
so that the computer can work out how they're moving and then make it into an image of their younger self. Well, that sort of avatar or avatar takes you back, not just in your imagination, but visually. You see them as they were, I believe, 41 years ago. The images are from that age,
Yeah.
so they're looking a lot younger. I mean, it seems like a cry for help.
Well,
Look, coming back, I wish that we could turn back time and go back to when I was younger. I can't stand aging. It feels a bit desperate.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a very clever idea, and I
Sure.
actually think that it's a pioneering sort of project. This is something that I think that many people we know, we all love the songs. That's great. It's a showcase piece, but I think bringing the what we'll call the people back to life is one thing. Do they really need to do that? Well, maybe. But here's the point. Look at the facts here. There are 1,000 visual effects artists created this particular show. 160 cameras captured the band performing. 1 billion computing hours to animate the avatars.
Yeah, sure.
500 lights in the purpose-built arena, and 3,000 people can attend every show. But here's the point. This is a commercial generator. My goodness. I mean, the whole idea here is that this is going to sort of run and run and run. The actual arena can be broken down, transported, and then sort of taken to a place near you. Yes, what a great idea. Now, here's the other thought. It would mean that you, if you'd never seen ABBA in real life back in the 70s and early 80s, this is your chance to get the whole
Yeah,
experience
yeah.
all over again.
Yeah, I was
Now,
reading a report in the Telegraph saying that in a newspaper in Britain, saying that when you saw the avatars, as they're called,
yeah,
come out, most of the time, apparently, you couldn't really tell that it wasn't real people there. Although occasionally you'd have that, like in a video game or in a movie with CGI
yes,
animation, you have something called the uncanny valley, when
yes,
something's almost real but not real, and it just you feel a bit queasy. So occasionally you have that. Apparently, they're projecting on giant screens either side of the stage, but most of the time so the script on the screens it looked a bit weird, but most of the time you looked at these human-sized avatars on the stage and you just thought they were human.
Yeah.
So that's it, fascinating, isn't it? What I would say is this: it does seem to me like it would have been seen as desperate, as I was intimating earlier, except for this. It's ABBA. And ABBA have always been totally over the top, flamboyant, and ridiculous.
Well,
and
that's
so
what
it fits in. I mean, that's what we like about them. We are
Yeah.
marked to absolute avid fans of ABBA.
Yes.
So we love them. So I think it's that aspect of it.
Well,
fits
I have
in with ABBA. So
I have another issue. I have another issue here. I have another issue, and it's something which is, dare I say, even positive. Now, the actual Voyage tour is full of a set list which has already been laid out. So they've got songs like SOS, Chiquitita, Fernando, Mamma Mia, Does Your Mother Know? Things like all the well-known ones that we've seen, Waterloo, Dancing Queen, The Winner Takes It All. They're all there. But there are many others as well. What about all the other songs that they've done? Their back catalogue is tremendous. Are we actually going to be seeing even more Voyages in the future? I'd love to know from the public, what do they think? What songs are actually missing from the set that they'd like to see on the next tour?
I would like to hear from them, and I want to hear what other songs they want to hear. And my suspicion is that if I ask this question, we'll get an avalanche of response, as we have done before, because we're joined on Market Beat by many other ABBA fans who love to discuss this and have conversations in our comment section. And they just want to say this: would it be better to ditch all these modern day bands and just have ABBA performing as avatars across the country? I think we know the answer that you're going to give, but let us know in the comment section. Go to markandpete.com and let us know. But from Mark and myself, it's goodbye for now, and catch you next time.